offended when people don't stop and pet him.
Oh my goodness.
I think. He watches them go by and then he's
Hello
like, what?
again.
He was just telling us, you go to Heritage too?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so do we.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Are you talking to is it Steve? It's not Steve. What's his name? I forget his name. I know exactly because I was talking with him a moment ago.
Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah, we've been going to Heritage since almost it first started. So the people that
So you remember when it was a theater? 'Cause
Yeah.
I used to go to the theater when it was a theater.
So I have to ask you, who told you to start praying with people?
Do you know Ed?
No.
So
I thought it was going to be Josh or Rob Coffee.
So I've gone to the men's group with Josh,
okay.
not Paul. I haven't met Paul. I think I've met Paul once in passing.
So you go to the...
I try to. This is kind of it's on Thursdays, unfortunately.
Right.
So I'm debating like running from here to there. I don't know, but so I've gone there. But Ed, he'll usually go to the 1 o'clock service, and
you should go to the time.
And see, he and I will hang out after until Heritage kind of closes and they kick us out. Then we got to go to the Eat Well Cafe.
Yeah.
He's a kind of a bigger gentleman, like I say, but just wonderfully. But he's always, so if you happen to be at the 1 o'clock service, or he'll be at the last table's there by the Eat Well Cafe, kind of in the corner there. He sits there after, yeah.
Okay.
And, well, what's funny is, so I'm a new Christian and I'm dealing with my anger. And I was telling him one day how initially my first reaction to any new thing is to get angry at first, and then I deal with it through there. And I told him how I was getting upset and frustrated because when I pray, because I'm a new Christian, I call it the psychology of prayer. I think too much, meaning I don't want to, for example, pray for someone to get money if they're going to go and waste it. I don't want to pray for them to get a car to crash it, find a wife to beat her, to divorce, whatever. So I felt I couldn't say anything to God, and I was frustrated with myself, and he said, oh, it's not a big deal. But so we wrapped up talking. One gentleman came and he looks at me and he's like, Steve, you want to pray for us? And in my mind, I'm like, I can't believe he just did that. I just told him how I'm insecure. And I say, I get angry, but then I always say, I take a step back and I'm like, well, why is he asking me that? Because he wants to be mean, blah, 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 or because he's a Christian and wants to help me and give me that little push sometimes we need. And so, and again, so I just kind of smiled, like, yeah. And once I knew what he was doing, it was nice. But like I said, that first reaction, I said, I can't believe he did that. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Because he wants me to be a better prayer.
Yes.
And again, but it was just taking that moment to ask myself, but that's how I get.
The more you do it, the better
oh,
you
it's
get.
yes, and I'm surprised that I feel vain. Like the old me is like an egoist, so I feel awkward saying that, but I like the prayer. I like the.
I've been a Christian a long time.
A year for me, less. That's
okay. I've been a Christian since I was in 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been a long time.
That's amazing.
And I teach the middle and high school.
Johnny took it off, but when I went out...
Can I talk to you? I have my 3 daughters. I say tongue in cheek, I'm the world's worst Christian in that I'm not good at, I don't know. I wasn't raised in it. And I'm trying to get my daughters into it without dragging them into it. You know what I'm saying? So my oldest is actually, I'm going to burp. I'm sorry, I don't want to burp in your face. My oldest is turning 15 in July. It's coming up. My youngest is turning 10 in July. And my middle just turned 13 in April. So basically 10, 13, and 15 within a couple months. So
the youth group is phenomenal.
And I'm so and real quick, do I leave them? Do I drop? It's drop. Because
Wednesday nights you do.
And one of the things I'm navigating is I'm a single dad. When I have my kids, old me was very much I wanted to hog my kids.
Yeah.
I only had them for that time, and I'm not willing to give them up, and so I'm getting used to this.
Yeah.
We're getting letting them, but my whole thing is I didn't want them going to just random people. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how most people were, and so I'm very guarded about that, and that's why when I ask that, my first reaction is no, I'm not giving my, like I tell you, my first reaction, then I think why and how come, and then I'm like,
Satan ticket.
Yes, I talk about how Satan will use the truth, your love of your children, anything to stop you from being where you need to be, and we can fall into that trap of I'm too busy with my kids. That is one excuse, too busy for God, for your kids, you know, but we will do that. And I say we, I mean me. I can't, like I say, like, and so I'm happy for those opportunities to catch myself, and because I want to get my daughters in there, but I was always so hesitant. Oh, well, hello again. About that, about saying I don't want to leave them with strangers. I don't know what they're teaching them. I don't. And so thank you for that.
You a little bit. So on Tuesdays, I work with the middle and high schoolers, middle school and high schoolers.
I'm taking out my phone to message myself that because I'll forget. I'm normally not the text person, but I'm sorry. So
Tuesdays at 7, I work with the middle and high schoolers for Celebrate Recovery. So while the parents are in Celebrate Recovery for addictions, hurts, hang-ups,
I debated going to a few of those. Yes.
There's a lot of people there with anger problems. I used to be one of them, and I've been there a long time, and I've taken the classes, and I'm much, much better. So, but they do a background check on us. So anybody that works with the kids that has an orange lanyard,
sort of check out and all that.
So they do a background check. You have to give up to make sure that you're not in trouble with the law, you're not a pedophile. They do all this.
Okay.
There's lots and same thing on Wednesday nights. They have youth group at 6:30 at the church.
Okay.
That's even more fun. There's probably like 50 kids, and the youth pastor and all them are amazing.
And I'm so happy to see that.
Fun.
Okay.
And
I was so nervous about bringing my kids.
Long.
I was like, I never wanted to leave my kids, and
so on Tuesday nights you could stay, and the kids would just come in a group with me, and you would go
to the groups.
And then they have share groups and stuff with guys, and then so you're in the building.
Because I've talked to a few people going to those Celebrate Recoveries that that and the grief one is another one I heard was really good. I just haven't. I'm laughing now as a Christian. The problem I have is all the good, like there's 4 good things happening on Thursday, so I laugh now. My problem is too many good things to choose from.
Right.
Like, is that a real problem to have? No, but it's like it's a fun way to look at it like that.
If you wanted to, on Wednesday nights while your girls are there, you could go to the Eat Well Cafe and read a book.
And that's what I love doing that. So I talked to Adele a lot there, like at the Eat Well, and so I talked to is it Tom? I think he's the trustee. But anyway, so yeah, I'm getting kind of familiar with people. Like I said, a lot of times me and Ed are there, and they're kicking us out. They're like, "Look, you guys got to go to the Eat Well." Like you're saying, go to Eat Well. You can't stay here. We got to close. And I feel kind of bad, but
yeah, hopefully you'll come check.
I am going. Like I'm so. And what your name one more time?
Marlene.
Marlene. Okay, I met 3 Marlenes now in this past week. Never met a Marlene in my life.
I know.
That is crazy how that happens. Yeah. But thank you. I'm so. I will be at service Sunday.
We are really good friends with Rob Coffey and Josh Coffey.
That's awesome.
So, and Josh's kids all used to come. Now they're all kind of aged out, but they used to come. So
I'm excited. I'm so happy to talk to you. I guess I'm so nervous about that. I'm very much. I'm not this new look on everything online. I like talking to people, meeting people. So like that's one thing I suffer from. That's what a lot of people. Oh, go to this, check this fact, click here. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I want to hear from the person who's going to be with my kid. I want to talk to a human being.
And
like
there's always trainings. We're always going through trainings, so we're all aware.
And that's one thing. Once once my daughters start getting out of the nest, I'm going to be looking for things to fill with my time with things like that as well. So
they always need help.
Yeah. So that's me too. I need help. I argue more than my kids. I said I lived an awful life as the God's slow to anger nature is my biggest blessing, because if I got what I deserved when I did everything that I deserved.
Me too. All of us.
Yes.
Everybody here.
Everyone.
If that would be the case, we probably all wouldn't be here right now.
Yep.
You know?
It's beautiful. So thank you so much.
God bless you for doing that.
Thank you.
Around.
And I'll be here hopefully every Thursday.
And you know, you'll get people to turn up their nose, but you know, that's just Satan. That's just Satan.
They need this right now, sadly, more than we like it. Jesus didn't come to heal those that were well.
Right.
He came to heal
if they
those that were
shun you
sick.
away, then you just say,
see you
it's
next
okay.
Thursday.
Yep.
I'll be.
Just say I'll be praying for you anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And I'm so excited. Thank you. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say. I'll come by. Are you gonna be there Sunday? Do you go to the 10
We
service?
usually do, but Sunday we're going to the Tiger game.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Be safe out there.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Sir, can I shake your hand? Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. God bless you.